day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host today, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Oxygen Not Included, where... Did you go dig the things I told you to dig? You haven't. Move back up here now. Where I had a revelation over this week when thinking, because we need a bit of power, and this thing here is a natural gas geyser, and this is a nice big area which we could turn into a power plant. Because there is very clearly no point in turning it into the glass plant, which I originally thought of, because that's stupid. And we're doing that up here now. So yeah, we have our plan. I personally have a plan. There we go. All nice and dug out. Excellent. Frankly, I want that tile destroyed as well. And then we just need to finish that bunker door and a few other things. And it should be fine. So what are you? What are you doing? Ren, what are you doing? Supplying repair materials. Repair materials? Oh, don't bother repairing that thing. Disable auto repair. Go on, Ren. Go dig up the rocket again. I'm half tempted to just make you stay up here, Ren. Just because it seems like you might need to. I don't think I need to dig that up. Can the meteor stop? Please? So yeah, I need to turn this into a very particular room. So how do we start that? Well, how's that unreachable? Oh, because none of that's reachable. Right, so what I need to do is basically take all this glass and delete it. But really, I should delete the things in the room first. Then I need to make that door. This little area here is what's going to be creating the concentration of natural gas. I'm also going to have to delete that door and make it a natural gas door. I'm going to have to figure out a place to move these light bugs, quite frankly. I'm sure they wouldn't like being in there. How much coal do I have for the time being? 17 tons. That is plenty. But in the end, I am still waiting for Naran just to actually do his job. Sorry, Naran? I'm waiting for Travado to go actually do his job, which he is. Good boy, Travado. You're actually going up and doing it. We're ready for you, Captain Travado. Is there any other stuff in there? No. Well, if I go into automation now, so that's currently active, is it? And if it's red, it's not active. So because it's currently active, I just need... I think that closes if this counts as active. So I literally just need this to now just do that, I assume. But either way, Travado, you got a mission to go on. We have... Oh, they actually updated this. That problem. Good. I'm glad about that. So, Travado, which place would you like to go to? I'm probably gonna guess the carbon asteroid you went to before, so that you can study this lower atmosphere stuff. I'm guessing that 50 is how much data banks we get for it. And that is the percentage chance of bringing back a material, maybe. Well, either way, launch the mission! Off you go, Travado! So much steam. If only I could actually just go ahead and collect it all. But it all goes out into space. Well, now we're gonna just wait for a Travado, I guess. So yeah, guys, how are all of you doing? You're idle. Is there really nothing you guys can do? Are we really just waiting that much for our oxygen? Why is the oxygen so bad down below? It's not normally that bad. Did I have a hiccup last time, which I'm still recovering from? Well, you know what, guys? Considering, we might as well just put deoxidizers everywhere, just because we can. And because germs are icky and we don't want them. Devon, shouldn't you be running on this little manual generator? Devon? Or Rowan? Rowan works. Who's scolding and how? Oh, it's in there that people scold. Well, I guess that somewhat makes sense. I was going to say, can people actually even get over here? They can. Probably not for much longer, honestly. Well, at least it's still relatively cold down here. Is all I can say. Don't worry, Catalina, your whatchamacallit, athletics will develop eventually and over time. But because you've done a good little job, we're going to send you to a medical bed. Just so that you have a chance to recover a little. Alright? Alright. Oh, you broke everything in here. Good. Good. Now then. Now then. I need a germ killer. Frankly, I could just delete this a little. For now. Or disable this. Just so that people can start working in here. Oh, you actually built this over here. Oh, excellent. Excellent. I'll risk the glass. I'll risk you making the glass. Just so that you can then focus on building that. Right, that will then need a wire. Of some form from somewhere. Like so. And you can get the glass for that from just heading on down here and breaking all of these. How did you get down there? Like, I can understand him getting in there, but how did you get down there? In fact, two of you are down there. How? Well, if you go ahead and just break all that for now, at least you little fishies look like you're having fun. You're glum, are you? Well, I'm sorry. I can't do much about that at the moment. Well, hopefully if we can get all these little bits of toxicity dying, we can stop worrying about the slime lung. Of which there is an awful lot. An awful lot. Oh, I didn't disable this in the end, did I not? How's our star mission doing? Oh, it's almost there. It's almost there. We should get... Travado should be back momentarily. So I'm seeing that most of these storage bins are full, as you would logically expect. And that all the plastic that I supposedly wanted is nowhere to be found at the moment because I haven't got a storage place for it to go. Like I do now. Enjoy all the plastic. That's just going to eat into our power reserves a little, isn't it? Apparently not. Well, you say the germ rate is decreasing, but it looks like it's going up, game. The majority of the time. Oh, Catalina. This is the problem with being a new guy, isn't it? Welcome to the gentleman's... No. None of you. Take the plastic. I've probably got more use for plastic. How much plastic do I have? 3,000. I got an awful use for plastic. I should probably make one of these transit tubes. And figure out how I'm going to work it. Or rather, what I can do with it. Where would I like them to go? Frankly, down here isn't a bad option. Because if I put it down here, they can get down to powering and sorting out more plastic quicker. Problem is, creating the thing in the first place of where this thing's going to be. Especially when they can't even get into here half the time. I could also send it down here, so they can just skip all of this bullcrap. Which might not be the worst idea either. Because after all, they only use power when they're actually in use. Obviously, the best choice is try and get one up here, into space, but that'll take so much plastic it's untrue. So you know what? I think I'm gonna start by just trying to make one over here. There. That'll have to do for the time being. About which way they go. But it's gonna take a bit of time to make, considering those little areas use so much, take so much oxygen just to refill one of these atmosphere docks. But at the same time, it's actually workable because of the fact that, because it takes so much oxygen, we'll reduce the oxygen costs by doing it. Oh yeah, you're probably back, aren't you, Travado? Yes, yes you are. Well, Travado, a robot arm. It's not functional, just cool. Was that one of the artifacts? No? So, what is this thing? I know exactly what this thing is. It is for this pedestal. Pretty much. But you know what else? You know what else? That means I probably want to make a special bedroom. Just for Travado. Because frankly, Travado's the special guy. And one of the leaders of the base. Which bed is Travado's? This bed. You know what, guys? Someone come break this, then. Travado, you can actually get out the rocket now. There's no point being in it. There's not enough fuel. Or any fuel, actually, I should say. Yeah, robot arm looks cool. The robot arm looks very cool. Now, if someone would now be prepared to make a pedestal instead, a pedestal for that robot arm, right next to Travado's bed, I mean, he's more than earned it, quite frankly. Good. Good. Apparently I can put hydrogen on here. Don't want to do that. Displays a single object, doubling its decor value. Fair. The problem with that game is I don't actually have anywhere that's particularly ugly. Apart from possibly down here. And funny enough, it could be used to serve the decor of this area pretty well if I can find a way of making a space for it. Well, I suppose at the very least I should just get the robot arm down here. There we go, robot arm. Select. Someone go grab the robot arm. Just so that we can go take a look at it. And look at little Travado being happily researching away. Damn it. But you were just about to go supply steel. Why couldn't you finish that off? I have loads of glass, steel, and plastic. I really ought to start using some. Ren, I guess I know where you're going in the morning. I was gonna say, can I ask you to grab the slime? I mean, there's not much in the way of options for us to get slime lung, but we still don't want to get it. You know? So where am I going to put the other one? The other one I was going to put down here, wasn't I? There we go. If we can get that operational, we can make our plastic production more efficient, so that we can make more of this easier as well. I mean, it's not like we're likely going to run out of crude oil anytime soon. The only thing we're likely going to do is stop flooding it with water too much. I really got no idea how to kill the germs after a certain point. There just seem to always be too many. The pipe is blocked. How is the pipe blocked? Oh, because that's blocked. Right. Ren, if you could, please. We kind of need you to do it. It would be exceptionally useful. I need to figure out a better way of getting oxygen into these damn suits. possibly from over here. Alright then. Alright. So, we've got our sleet wheat being sleet wheat and growing occasionally. As long as our food production keeps going up, it doesn't 100% matter. Ren, are you going upstairs? May is supplying critical materials, is she? What is she doing? Where is Ren? He's gonna dig that the stuff down there, I see. Rather than just mine what needs to be mined up here. You know, if I did that, that would solve all my issues. Or rather, better than that, do that. And then delete that tile. Okay, you should definitely not be trying to repair these. Those are on the verge of breaking, and they should be being prepared to be broken. Well, you got a lot of steam fast, didn't you? What were you meant to be doing, Catalina? Getting some stuff of some sort. Okay. How is there so much water just draining down all still? Like, where is it coming from? Welcome! Welcome to the gentleman's... Wow. Yeah, you people are okay-ish. That is invaluable. So, if I could get 3 shovel legs in here immediately, please. Well, obviously when you guys wake up, but immediately after waking up. Okay, good job. Good job. Yes! Good job, mate. Good job. Now, we're obviously going to want another bunker door there. Which we get from breaking this. Why are you overheated? Why are you half broke? Oh, because you've probably been hit by something or other. And then we are clearly going to want some automation from here over to all of these. Oh, you're getting the gold from the one which you broke. You know what? Fine. That's fair, because we do want this to be made out of steel. I can't remember where it went. I don't think it mattered. May, I think you're better off trying to make those two. If you don't mind. Considering I'm sure you supplied gold into that one, which you did. Yeah, that one doesn't need that much gold, May. Wow, we've almost run out of plastic. Is that due to all of this? Probably. Probably all due to that. The robot arm is right there. So people have no excuse for not shoving an arm on here. Do you guys? No. I'm still very impressed. We got 3 more little piggies. Full of lots of little meat. You know, Ren, considering... I would love you to try and reopen this area over here. Because I would like to see what's properly in this little place. Alright. Ren, move over here. I want to see this thing in action. Is there really no way you're meant to be able to get into here? Because you'd think you should be able to get up here. In a nice way. Unfortunate. Flip the hourglass, dear friend. What hourglass? Director, even with dramatic optimization, we can't fit the massive volume of resources needed for a colony seed on board, even when calculating for a very small interplanetary travel duration. Some serious changes are going to have to be made for this to occur. One document remains intact, an old yellowing newspaper clipping. It won't be of much use, but I'll add it to the database nonetheless. Party time for local students. Students at Elon University of Science and Technology held an unconventional party this weekend. While their peers may have been out until the wee hours wearing lampshades or drawing eyebrows on the sleeping colleagues, students Jackie Stern and Jolly McClinton spent the weekend in their dorm, refreshments and decorations ready, waiting for their honoured guests. Two prospective STEM students who study theoretical physics with a focus on the workings of time-space conducted the experiment under the assumption that, were their theories about the malleability of space-time to ever come to fruition, their future selves could travel back in time to greet them at the party, proving the existence of time travel. They weren't inconsiderate of their future selves' busy schedules, though. Should the guests of honor be able to attend, they were encouraged to send back a message using the code word hourglass to communicate that. While they certainly wanted to come, they were simply unable. Sadly, no one RSVP'd or arrived to the party, but that did not dishearten Jolie or Jackie. As Jolie put it, it just meant more snacks for us. And then you've got this guy that mentioned flip the hourglass. Huh. Electronic display. What was the entry? Mining gun promo. Bring your mining operations into the 23rd century with Gravius personal excavators. Improved particle condensers reduce raw volume for efficient product shipping, and that's good for the bottom line. License for industrial use only. Resale of Gravis material equipment may carry a fine of up to $200,000 under the Global Restoration Act. Brought to you by Gravis Facility. Okay, what about this one then? Introducing the latest in 3D printing technology, the Gravius Home Printing Pod. We are proud to announce printing advancements here in the Gravius facility will soon bring bioorganic production capabilities to your old home printers. What does this mean for the average household? Dinner frustrations are a thing of the past. Simply select one of the pod's 5,398 pre-programmed recipes and voila! Delicious pot roast ready in 0.87 seconds. Prefer painted in a parented family recipe? Program your own custom meal template for an instant taste of home. Or go old school and create fresh, delicious ingredients and prepare your own home-cooked meal. Dinner time has never been easier. Projected for commercial availability early next year. Brought to you by the Gravius Facility. I would love that. And finally, this electronic display. Thermal Nullifier Promo, brought to you by Gravius Facility. Patent painting. Fair enough, I guess. We're also in a situation where we're just waiting for the guys to reactivate again, aren't we? In which we have 50-odd cycles to wait. Oh, God. Greetings. 500 kilograms of dirt. That's not actually that much when you think about it. But the rest are... What jobs do I actually need? I think the most that I need is more... Actually, I don't really need anything. I've got so many people that are bored all the time anyway, so might as well just take the dirt. Alright, what's the decor here like, then? 78 due to pedestal. Christ, that's actually a lot. That robot arm does look cool, though. You have to give it that. Now, is there some way we can put that robot arm in here? Do I actually have any reason to put my robot arm in there? How far does this spread? 8 tiles. Well, actually, I have all of these glass tiles ready now, meaning I can just get ready to just create this, can't I? Actually, theoretically, if I replace those with glass and put another one down here, that should also work? Question mark? I have so much glass, I see no harm in trying. It actually evens up the it actually, speaking from the positioning point of view, works out perfectly. So yeah, there's a design for us. Let's see if we can get it working. Because we do have batteries down here, which it would power if those batteries actually worked in reverse. How much power do these things take? 120. I see, I see. Space is a rather hostile environment. Have we made any progress down here with our plastic? No. Can I... There's actually someone down here. Hi, Devon. Look, guys, I've got so much plastic, I just don't care anymore, and I kind of want to see this up and running, so go ahead and build. If you could, please. Because the moment that's done, everyone's just going to start going mad with building, aren't they? Yep, here they come. Here come the pot. Here comes everyone. What are you all doing? You're only meant to be building. How is that unreachable? You stupid thing. Well, just enjoy building for now, May, because there's a lot of plastic to go around. Just because we kind of... Because we know this will be a significant quicker way down here. Which means people will be able to spend longer down here. But at the same time, no one wants to actually try building. Apart from the builders, which they should be. Well, at least Ari, despite being the cook, is supplying the building materials, which is a good way to be. Thank you, Ari. I also quite easily have enough gold, so if someone could actually make the transit tube, because it's, like, the big important one. Actually, no, never mind. I'll start eating into our power, so why not? You can leave it for now. Or you can just supply the gold now. Sure, whatever. Well, you guys actually did very well on the construction of this thing up here today. So, of that particular thing. So, well done, everyone. Well done. Where else can I get steam? That sounds like a brand new employee! Or loot. So, who do we have today? A puffet. Interesting. Don't think I have a use for you, I'm afraid. Nutrient bar. Well, it'll barely make a dent for us, but... People. You know what, I'll accept the nutrient bar. Why the hell not? Quality, grizzly. I should not have accepted the nutrient bar. Don't worry, May, you've almost completed the tube, which I'm very grateful for. Just a little bit more. Well then, there we go, guys. I think that's everything built up, so re-enable that building, please. So much quicker. So much quicker. Hopefully that can make us a nice difference. Why can you breathe right there? Ari, are you dying right now? Alright. I'm not going to complain. Well, we've successfully got one tubing path set up. Which is good and excellent. There's a bunch of tiles down there, interestingly enough. Which it could be pretty cool to go see. Well, our next focus should possibly be making a nice plant out of this oxygen. A nice oxygen plant here. So, problem is, we need all this swept up. Rowan, just accept the fact there is not enough power there for you to do what you're trying to do. Rowan, stop it. Just leave already, Rowan. You know what? I could probably benefit from putting on another, whatchamacallit, source of power down here. What would that source of power be? Probably another manual generator. Like right there. We made any progress on this up here? No? No? How are these things unreachable? How? I'm guessing due to the fact there's no oxygen down here? No, there isn't. Ah! This down here has finally melted. So it's probably about time to make our way over, make a bridge so that we can actually get over to this part of the power plant. Just in case something happens. And mostly because I'm digging out all the coal. It's nice to see the entirety of everyone come together for a singular goal. Wait, I actually managed to kill most of the slime lung in here? Seriously? Well, most of it has been converted to oxygen, but even the not polluted oxygen up here hasn't got it anymore. Like, this polluted oxygen has it, which it's half expected to. Still. Wow. If I put one there, what'll happen? You know what? Has this stuff up here been working yet? Actually, it has been. There are very little polluted germs left. Huh. I am actually pretty impressed. But what can we print out this time? More vitamin chews, you say? That's interesting. More interesting than these people that are trying to get into my place of elites. Look, guys, just because the place is called a shack doesn't mean it actually is one. After all, this place is called the Prosperous Shack. Huh. There's a bunch of natural gas right there. I wonder why there is a bunch of natural gas right there. And the answer is, it is more than likely a whatchamacallit. Geyser. Wait, insufficient oxygen generation? What? Oh. Ah. What's going on? Those there are maxed, so that's not the issue. Is it actually literally we're not generating enough because I've got 14 people here now? Well, that is not good. Well, I actually don't know what to do with that information. Okay, I need a bit of thinking time. Because we need oxygen. We always need oxygen. This is what I get for trying to add new people. Trying to go beyond 12. Isn't it? I might need to come up here and turn this into an oxygen generator. But the question is, how can I get water up here? Very difficultly is the answer. I mean, the water isn't exactly hot, so it's not like it's a... The heat is going to be a problem. Although everything is actually starting to overheat. Probably due to the lack of oxygen that I hadn't noticed. Yeah. Okay. So. This is the plan. This, just in general, is the plan. We have a hydronullifier up here. We have our usual oxygen circuit hooked into it. I don't think there's another hydronullifier anywhere nearby-ish. Unless there's one in here. Which I can't tell. Certainly doesn't seem like there's any other one round here. So, we are left with little choice but to do what I have just done. So, guys, what we are going to do is disable this. Building disabled. We are then setting everything here to priority 9. Because this is our survival. This is what we must do. to live. Everything else can be put on pause. Because in the end, everything else we probably have enough of. So yes, because we have all the food in the world, I think we all just need to get used to this. We are likely gonna pile through all of our granite in doing this. Incapacitated? How? Oh, Catalina. Alright. Rowan and Catalina are no longer allowed in the hot area. Because it's too hot in there for them. May, where the hell are you going? Are you up here to build these? Really? And what about you two? Why are you in here? Look, that'll do for now. Just focus on making everything around here. I'm not even sure we have enough air enough air to make something of this particular size this quickly. This is going to be a little awkward because there isn't the most oxygen up here. That's for sure. And honestly, if I get this thing working, due to oxygen production, I'd probably be better off breaking a couple of things right here. Just to ensure its survivability. What's our temperature like right now? You can tell it's getting a bit hot in there, which is not good. Of course, the oxygen begins to die around here, but that's also to be expected. May is straight hard to work. Travado's not a happy boy. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that works. Ren, come dig this singular tile. It'll create a nice oxygen pocket for us around here. Look at the oxygen just suddenly start seeping in. That's what happens when there's 20-odd kilograms of the stuff down there. And it may not be the healthiest oxygen, but I think polluted oxygen is healthier than no oxygen, quite frankly. Scalding. Ren. What? From what? What was there to make it scalding? Ren's pretty stressed now as well. Can't 100% blame him. Right, I'm going to enable the oxygen things for a bit. Because in the end, we're running out of real oxygen down here. And so it'll give this a little time to travel upwards as well, considering there is a few kilograms of it. I'm genuinely a bit worried right now. You know what, Ren? You can go relax on there. You have done work. A lot of nice work. Well, that explains why no one was working up there. So you know what? I'm gonna disable that building. And then I'm saying default options is up and down. This might help get everyone building everything if they're all actually going upstairs. Then again, don't actually appear to be losing too much oxygen by only the people currently allowed to go upstairs being allowed upstairs. This is a complicated thing. Trying not to die. Because you decided some people can get lonely. It feels like a pilgrimage, looking at them just walking up and down with their little materials. There's so much density of stuff in there, it looks like everyone's popping their eardrums. Yep. Half the reason I didn't 100% want to open up the area, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Like this. I'm gonna have to do the same here as well. What is a shovel vault doing this far down in the world? Ren, if you just finish digging, you're going to unlock a pocket of oxygen for everyone. So, please, focus on that. There we go. Lots of oxygen for everyone. Maybe not healthy oxygen, but it's oxygen enough for us to get this stuff working. I can't believe I've run out of oxygen. It's so hard to believe. But yeah, we've got a huge pocket of air in here now, which is just spreading out due to the fact the density of the air was horrible, quite frankly, around in here previously. Wait a moment. Why does it say I'm no longer producing insufficient oxygen? Reports, please. Oh yeah, I'm definitely consuming oxygen faster than I can use it. Looking at that. Well, at the very least, they actually seem to be making this very fast, so at least they understand the urgency behind why they need to make it. You know, Leia, I have a question. How strong are you? Considering you seem to actually do a lot of moving stuff about. 3. Yeah, I don't think you can get strength up particularly easily. But oh yeah, my oxygen is certainly going down in density. I will just crack open this if I have to. Just like open this manual airlock to set it to open. And just let all of the 8 kilograms of oxygen, polluted oxygen, just flow through. Like I care. There's like not even any real germ sources, really. Yeah, you know, you have to admit, when they set their mind to something, they really set their mind to something. Well, considering I think I started this event like 5 cycles ago, it's not going badly. But and it does actually look like, thanks to the fact I'm making all that oxygen, everyone is set over there rather than in the main base. The main base's oxygen is actually filling up enough, so to say. I also think we might have a reduced power production right now, power usage right now, due to the fact everyone's doing that as well. Which is also really nice. I think I'm going to cancel the electrolyzer for now, just so that it doesn't start. Also, where does the power come from these two? Alright, so if I cancel that wire and that wire, it'll work out easier for us. For now, at least. Well, so much for turning it into a sleet wheat farm. How unfortunate. Guess I just got to accept all this sleet wheat over here. Whenever it can grow, letting it grow. I swear I get most of my sleet wheat from the wild sleet wheat. Like, how much sleet wheat do I actually have? A crap ton. An actual crap ton. Also a kachinka nut. Do I really have, like, I have 1,100 kilograms of kachinka nut. How do I have 1,100 kilograms of kachinka nut? Have these singular 6 plants seriously grown me 1,100 111 kilograms of pachinko nuts. Seriously. Because that's actually very impressive. You, like, filled up instantly. That's legitimately impressive. Well. You guys appear to have built everything that's able to be built. So, I guess now I just make you the electrolyzer. Only concern now is to make sure I get rid of all the ice from in here, just to make sure it doesn't... What's it called? Flood. Oh, wow. Like this rocket has. Starvation? Or at least you're actually generating wattage. You know, guys, when I say ice, I kind of meant the ice which I have currently set to, you know, for you to sweep would be the priority that you pick it up in. Rather than the closest. You know? Oh. Hi, base. You appear to be doing fine right now. Can I get a power switch? It might be nearing the time where I need to do a thing I was thinking of, but can't remember what I was thinking of halfway through my sentence. Hell. Well, you're actually creating a good, decent amount of power, actually, as of right now. I give full credit to these people that can survive the full vacuum of space. It is quite impressive. I'm just so glad for these giant pockets of gas that we've had, though. They've just made things so much easier to deal with. And I'm also liking the fact that gas does not appear to be going beyond that little line there. Which is nice. Because it means I don't have to worry about it actually escaping or anything. Why is there so much natural gas in here? Must get higher to see the source of this natural gas. Because there seems to be an awful lot of it. There it is. I thought there was a geyser in there. Admittedly, it is a very big room. I have been meaning to explore a little more. So, I guess exploring now wouldn't be the worst idea. Because I still haven't actually explored all of my little asteroid. I think we're on an asteroid here. Because, like, look at this giant black chunk here, which I still don't know about. How are you doing at getting rid of all the ice from in there? Pretty poorly, actually. Well, I see you've made the electrolyzer now, but I also note you haven't gotten rid of all the ice yet. Because you're a little annoying prick. Oh, is that little indicator there showing us how much power it's producing? And currently, because it's nighttime, it's not producing anything. Well, that makes perfect sense. Look, guys. You have all these little crates. Fill it up with the ice that could melt and flood our oxygen machines. Please. You're finally getting there. Okay. I do give full credit to these little idiots. They are making do with what they've got available. Although, really, at this point, someone really should re-enable this, because I'm getting fed up, on a personal sake more than anything. The idea that they're going through a... How is the natural gas getting through? That they're going through a... whatchamacallit. They're going into the vacuum of space without a spacesuit is starting to irritate me, because that shouldn't be allowed. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, seriously, just break this telescope at this point. Right. I've now rebuilt the telescope because I kind of want to see what's out there in space. So, someone's going to do that for me. Also, we have a lot of little piggies now. Go. Pick up the ice from the other rooms. Where the hell are you going? Joshua. Can no one seriously just go and pick up the ice over here? Fine. I'll deal with the goddamn flooded rooms then, because you're all idiots. Additionally, it's time someone turned that on, because there's no harm in turning it on now. I have so many little piggies all waiting to starve to death. You know, actually, while they're sleeping is when I can go look and see who is injured. And I see 3 people are injured. I also see there's a pile of liquid water in our base. For reasons I do not know. So, Leia is injured a little. Go here, Leia. Then, Devon and Marie. Well, you're probably not injured to a degree that I actually need to do this, but I believe that you guys, if in any shape or form injured, should be allowed to go and just heal up the tiny wounds that you're missing. I hate you all. So everyone, before the pipes break, can we make these copper wires? Rowan, good boy. Good boy, May too. Okay. You're not very fast at the moment, Rowan, but you are trying your hardest, which is all we can ask for. Now, if we can now fix these pipes before it becomes too much of a hassle. May, that meant repair the thing that's actually broken. Like, immediately. Sorry, that's Rowan. Okay then, now then, because of the fact that we can clearly see that we have got this thing, we can now deconstruct this pipe. Deconstruct this pipe. Thank you. Now then, logically, all the oxygen that was being stored up here can now go the other direction too. All the oxygen appears to be nice and cool. I think. 30-ish. The oxygen is cool enough. 30 is about the average temperature that this game likes to work at, so 30 is fine. I don't understand why you guys are struggling for power. Okay, this is actually very bad, because these things need power desperately. So can someone explain to me why this is getting no power? Especially when the batteries there have plenty of power. Oh, that wire is broken. Okay. So I do, in fact, have to make everything out of conductive wire, like I should have originally, because conductive wire is just so easy to get, there's no reason not to. Looks like all the wires are currently breaking. But that is fine, because we know it now. Also, I've just realized how dark it is. Thus, I need to turn on lights. Right. So, we actually want to make sure everything becomes a conductive wire. And I should have done this in the first place. Just because I actually have more gold than anything. And unlimited amounts of it. Yes, it is definitely all the wires which are breaking right now. So unfortunately, this switch I have here, which I installed just in case, I need people to go turn it off. Or someone to go turn it off. Seriously, how are you upstairs without a spacesuit? Did you just go upstairs before it switched on that you needed a spacesuit again? Good. Our oxygen is looking epic once again. Glorious. We got 30 days until we get our steam back and start going on more space adventures. Unless I can actually utilize the steam in here, which I should try to do. I admit. This is why we're not allowed things to be broken. Because these wires to be broken. Because if they get broken, then everything starts going badly. Up here in space. You seem to really be going back and forth between whether or not this is active. Is there a reason for that? It's because you're still connected. So you know what? If we break the automation wire... Will you shut up? Another wire broke somewhere between here and the batteries, I can tell. Where did it break? It didn't. Oh, those just have no power. Oh. Then where did the wire break? Well, in all seriousness, these wires should be a 9 anyway. Why do you have no power? How is this near broken? Why is this wire broken? Like the other wires, maybe, but why that wire? How is that wire broken? That explains so much about why nothing's happening. Oh, by the way, hi. We'll take the outfit, I suppose, just for if we ever get a new person again. In fact, is anyone not in a snazzy outfit? Nope. Good. How much gold do I have? Oh. Oh, it looks like I have none. Okay. Time for the gold to start getting delivered again. How much do I have right here available to me? 20 tons. That's the number I expect to see. How are they overloading? No. You tell me how you are overloading. Circuit status 4000. How is it 4000? I see no way for that to be 4000, because all the circuitry should be restricted to 1000 over here. No matter what is around. So, can you guys start making these wires? I mean, it's not like you don't have the gold. In fact, I'll disable the building again just so that you go ahead and make the wires. So, what have I done today in any shape or form to think myself today has been a successful day? Well, I made a working one of these, which people are actually using properly, which is nice to see. It just reduces the commute time significantly, so that we use less oxygen in those suits, so they recharge quicker. Excellent. These wires are breaking for some stupid reason, when they shouldn't be, because there is not 4,000 wattage connected to them. The wattage connected to them is 1,000, because this is 1,000. Sure, this thing is 4,000, which I'm actually kind of surprised about. How is it 4,000? Ren, will you stop dancing around like a little idiot? No, he's not suffocating. He's being stupid. Hey, pick a direction and move in it. It's not a hard concept. Things might help if they could actually bother to hook up this solar panel to anything. Alright, what did you just discover, Travado? You just discovered a new, meteoric asteroid. Haven't we had one of those? Yes, we have. That's boring. We want something new. Well, it's a good thing I've got a few tons of granite to not have to care too much. But it looks like those giant pocket reserves of oxygen I've used up. So I definitely need to turn this back on now. Can someone seriously fix this wire? This is priority 9. This one is in the house. You know what? No one's allowed past that door until someone fixes that wire. We have a bunch of regular guys that go through it. Would someone like to pick up the gold and fix this fucking wire? Didn't I turn on this little thing down here? Someone come turn on. Don't suffocate! Don't be stupid! What are you meant to do with these idiots if they're just going to do that? I love how it's all priority 9, but they all just seem to ignore it. You're not actually producing anything, are you? Empty pipe. Empty pipe? What? I should have made it all out of gold in the first place. Hello, little shovel vole. Why so glum? This critter's feeling down because its needs aren't being met. Ah, what? How are you tame? Well, we're back to the point we usually get of Idiot Management Simulator. What's wrong with the power this time? Or is it for the same reason? Of you can't fix this wire! Break the wire. No, actually, yes. This thing, break it! If you guys want to be stupid, I will be stupid back. It just needs to be built. Come on. Someone come build it. You've given it the materials. Someone just come build it. You don't have to be a builder for it to be built. Good boy. Rowan. Is that you? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it was. Why are the bridges overloading but nothing else? Bridges don't even have a max cap. Well, we are slowly upgrading and repairing everything that was broke. Slowly. Very slowly. But we are. And it happens. We have to rebuild the telescope every time. That's not too bad. What the fuck is wrong with all of you? Where are you? Why are you... Is that for the clay? No, you're just delivering clay. Why are you even... obsessed in transporting that much? Incapacitated. Are you fucking for real? Someone grab them. Thank you. Will you shut up about scolding? You don't have to go in there. You do know that, don't you guys? Why are you even going in there? In fact, no one is going in there. No one should be going in here. Why do we have no power? Oh, hell, we have no coal. Alright, so we need coal, and we kind of need it fast. But I think I'm going to leave that until next time. So, everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for watching today. It has been a catastrophe. But at least we did one little neat thing with this actual proper... with a proper transit tube. I could have done it up here. But that would take way too much resources for what I actually possess. So yeah. So everyone, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me this week. I have been your host through this torture, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that until then, it's time for me to bid thee all farewell good day, and finally, good night.